Hi, my name is Christina Kim, and I'm the creator and founder of My Best Friend Innie. Thanks so much for joining us on the Innie channel today. For our vlog today, I'm going to be answering a question that I've been asked so many times in this journey of developing the My Best Friend Innie brand. My background is, for the last 20 years, I've been a manager, a leader, and a mentor. I've been lucky enough to work with thousands of young adults who typically were emerging into their careers and needed some guidance and mentoring around how to become the best professionals that they can be. Working across various industries, my specialty was to help small businesses that had grown to a certain level organically and needed some expertise to bring it to the next level and continue their rapid growth. And during those times, it was very common to have a burst of hiring and add a lot more people to the team. So, as I mentioned, it was a huge part of my job as a consultant to build these teams, and one thing that consistently stood out to me was that the young adults who naturally tapped into their sense of values and also tapped into their intuition around all the things they did for their job, including, how they approached projects, how they dealt with conflict, how they stood up for themselves and fought for positions of promotion. It became really clear that those adults were different. And the best way for me to sum up how they were different is based on their actions, the decisions they made, the choices that they chose, even if, those who were less intuitive or less careful to evaluate situations using their value systems. These intuitive, value-driven young adults were the ones that became the leaders. They were the ones that became the managers. They were the ones that gained the respect of the team. They were the ones that gained the respect of their leaders. And so I had this epiphany about 4 years ago where I realized, in terms of training and developing human beings, we need to actually tap into introducing the concept of intuition and core values in a more tangible way with children. And having studied psychology and focused on childhood development, it's always been an area of interest to me to create difference in a way that took the way children learn today to a brand new level. And I like to refer to this as 360-degree learning, or what I call sometimes inside-out learning. And my belief is that when children are developed at an earlier age to trust their intuition, to understand how their intuition plays a role on how they decide to act, on how they decide to react, on how they decide to behave, how they decide to relate to others, becomes increasingly important. So, in today's world where everything is driven by so much information that's thrown at us so quickly, and we are expected to absorb and understand and then apply this information in meaningful ways, we need to be better equipped with the natural skills and talents that we are born with. And that's where intuition comes into play. To me, intuition is a human compass, and it is there to help us make the best decisions, to tap into when our intellect and our experience alone is just not enough, or we're still left unsure. To me, intuition is one of the most important team players within our own set of skills and talents that really contribute to us being the best that we can be. I believe that if we can start earlier with children and tap into these natural talents and qualities that we have, and really bring them out so that they're second nature by the time our children are entering more competitive areas of their lives, it will only do them a great service, and it will only help them be the best adults that they can be.